Sanders has no time to enjoy moment of jersey ceremony for son Hunter as he focuses on spring game, Boulder, Colo. Deion Sanders didn't get a chance to fully enjoy the moment as his son, Shedeur, and his just-like-a-son, Travis Hunter, had their jerseys retired Saturday before the spring game. The Colorado coach had too many other obligations, checking out his new QBs, watching special teams, and making sure the product was entertaining for a national television audience tuning in. He was appreciative of the moment, though, even if the jersey retirement has rankled some former Colorado players and fans. I looked in both of their eyes. I know Shedeur and Travis were pleased, they were thankful, and they were proud, Deion Sanders said. That means a lot to me. The time frame, nobody's going to be happy with. Somebody's always going to have something to say. But the way we are right now, we are a now generation. Those guys deserve what they deserve right now. So I'm proud of them. It was one of the last times that Hunter and Shedeur Sanders will team up on the turf at Folsom Field. Standing at midfield, they watched their retired jersey numbers, number 2 for Sanders, number 12 for Hunter, unveiled on the east face of the stadium. This kicked off a busy week for Hunter, the Heisman Trophy winner, and Sanders, the Johnny Unitas Award winner as college football's top QB. Both are expected to be high draft picks when the NFL draft starts on Thursday. Once the retired ceremony concluded, the Buffaloes got down to the business of football, namely, finding a successor for Shedeur Sanders. It figures to be a 2 QB race between Kaidon Salter, a transfer from Liberty, and Julian Juju Lewis, the 5-star recruit who arrived on campus last fall to get an early start. Lewis was the first to take the field, and there were early jitters. He mixed the pass with the run, which will be a familiar sight as Colorado emphasizes the ground game this season now that the younger Sanders is gone. The Buffaloes brought in Hall of Famer Marshall Faulk as the running backs coach to provide a spark. He's still a young man, Deion Sanders said of Lewis. We don't care about the age and the stage, though. Salter showed a veteran's poise when it was his turn. The dual-threat QB threw for 56 TDs at Liberty and ran 21 scores. I fell in love with the offense, Salter said of why he chose Colorado. We have a fully loaded staff here that knows what it takes to get to the next level. Shedeur Sanders sauntered along the sideline, taking in the action of his heirs apparent, Lewis and Salter. Looking on as well was Hunter. Sanders and Hunter became the 5th and 6th players in Colorado's 135-year history to have their jerseys retired. At halftime, the Buffaloes announced the late coach Bill McCartney would be honored next season with a statue. McCartney, who led the program to its only football national championship in 1990, died in January at 84. Bring on Syracuse? The attendance was announced at 20,430 fans, which was down from the previous 2 spring games. Sanders thinks the NCAA nixing a plan to play Syracuse hurt ticket sales. Still, he wants to see more seats filled. We do have a tremendous fan base, but we need a little more support when it comes to whatever we do inside the stadium, Sanders said. We should be packing it like it's a game.